Okay, so we are going to talk about Geoguessr, and it is a really fun game site where you can, it's going to give you like a Google Map view of somewhere in the world, and you are going to guess where you are at. Basically, this is on Canvas under Lab Activities. You want to click on the Geoguessr game, and you're going to open up the Geoguessr program. It is a separate website, okay? We need to, I'm going to start over here. We're going to need to sign up through Google. So you're going to click the sign up button and you're going to sign up with Google. And then you'll have to click your name and all that. You get a free account. However, you can only play one game every 24 hours. And one game is 5 rounds. Okay. I'm going to show you a workaround. There's actually a way you can cheat the system and play as many times as you want in a day by deleting your account. But basically, what you do is this. You are going to click on the world view. Okay. You're a single player. You can hit start game. So you're going to play the world version. We want you to play the world version. There is a US version. There's other like a special, famous landmark version. We want you to do the world one because we think it's really cool. So what it's going to do is it's going to take you somewhere in the world, and you're in the Google Map view of some place. It could be in the United States. It could be in a foreign country. And what you're going to do, the first thing you're going to do, I suggest, is I'm going to just turn around. I'm just clicking and dragging the mouse, and I'm just doing like a 360 view here. Here's what you need to be looking for: vegetation, landmarks, road signs. Because if you start seeing road signs in foreign languages, you definitely know you're not in the US. Okay. Look at the vegetation, the plants, the animals. You learned about biomes in 6th grade because I remember seeing those crazy videos that Mr. Campbell and Mr. Hanks made about biomes back in the spring. Those were funny. So you can look at the types of vegetation, look at the topography. Do you see mountains? Do you see valleys? Do you see any kind of water? Okay. And so after you do kind of like your 360 view, you want to drive on the street. You're just going to click forward and you're going to drive. Okay. Because you're hoping to come across maybe some road signs. If you start seeing road signs in kilometers, you definitely know you're not in the US because the US is the only country that, uses the English system, the miles. So kilometers would be anywhere else. Okay, so I'm seeing kind of a mix of vegetation. I'm seeing some. So now sometimes you're just kind of on this road and you're going nowhere. There's little streams and stuff over there, some water. And you just kind of just go for it. You keep driving until you're hopefully going to catch some clues as to where you're at. But like I said, it depends on where you end up. You might just end up on this back road for ever and ever and ever. So I'm basing this on the topography, the vegetation. Okay. If you find houses, you want to kind of turn and look at them. You're not going to be able to go in their driveways, so to speak, but you want to look for houses. You want to look for architectural style. That might clue you into some of the cultural things. In different countries, the houses look different. Okay. And then what we're going to do here, so you're going to probably make more observations. You're going to do this a little bit longer. You can go the other way. I just want to show you for the sake of showing you now. Mrs. Barber does think that I'm in the United States here. I'm going to just double check one more time. There's no car in front of me there. So I'm going to, what you do is you click on the map and then you can zoom in. And based on what I am seeing vegetation-wise, where's the US go? I am going to guess somewhere on the East Coast. Okay, so what you do is you just click, I don't know, let's say West Virginia. I'm going to click there, and then you hit guess. And Mrs. Barber was really far off there. This is actually in the UK, the United Kingdom, or England. So unfortunately, I was really far off. But you're not getting graded on how close you are. You're going to be, and then you can do, again, 5 rounds. So you can play the next round. You're going to be graded on this right here. So on Canvas, you guys could look up here. On Canvas, the next link is the worksheet. So this is the assignment for Monday, where you are going to make observations for 3 out of your 5 locations there. Okay. And again, you're looking for climate clues, the vegetation, animals, topography, what kind of mountains or valleys or water, cultural clues, like if you see people, how are they dressed, the architectural style of the houses, languages, if you see signs or buildings, and it definitely doesn't look like it's in English. Those are the kinds of things that you record here as observations, and then you infer where you're at. That's the guess, that you're making, and then you tell me how far off you were once you actually submit it. We do want you to put some screenshots of that little map, to show us. So again, you're doing 3 out of the 5 locations. The next thing I want to tell you real quick, and then I'm going to take any questions that you guys have. Go back up here and look here. Here's how you can cheat the system. Because again, you can only do 5 locations in 24 hours. Now you guys have the weekend, so it's not like an issue here where you're not going to be able to play. But they want you to pay for the thing. We're not paying for it, okay? So if you click on your name and you go into your profile, edit profile, you scroll down and delete your account. And then sign back up again. So that's basically like the workaround for this if you want to play more than one game every 24 hours. And again, one game is 5 rounds. All right. So it's going to have you play around on the site for now for the rest of today. And then we'll see, you'll get more used to what you're actually doing here. And then Monday, you should be good to go with the assignment.